Zdravím vás, gamery, vážení diváci, teď je 57. epizóde Horizon Forbidden West naposledy. Sme vtrhli do tép, teda už tie téby trošku nie sú, lebo sú zničené. Odpálili sa to tam a zomrel aj ten CEO, ale každopádne. Máme ísť po hlavnom príbehu, môžeme ich skytiť Hefajsta do Gemini, ale máme tu ešte dva vedľajšáky, ktoré najprv porobíme. Tak uvidíme, čo dnes stihneme. Ideálne by som chcel dorobiť dva vedľajšáky a ísť na základňu aspoň zistíme, čo sa bude diať.
Ancestor, please. It's about my brother. I don't mean to disturb you, but I've run my requests through every channel and I've gotten nowhere.
Just take me through it.
Apologies. My name is Jomar. I'm the weapons officer for this expedition. It's my job to ensure the troops are armed and prepared for what's out there. And I've failed to do so. My younger brother, Oris, his unit was sent to scout the tower on the northern side of the island. They should have returned by now. The Overseer has denied my request for a search party, and defying him would mean dismissal. Or worse.
You think they might be alive?
Oris has been obsessed with San Francisco ever since I can remember. He jumped at the chance to join this expedition. I have to believe that fate isn't cruel enough to make this place his tomb. If you help me, I'll get you access to any weapon in my stock.
If I make my way up north, I'll look for your brother.
Thank you. If it helps, my brother carried an ancestral relic with him. I believe your focus might be able to pick it up.
What kind of relic?
A small metal piece dangling from a chain with a hologram of San Francisco, which is why my brother always had it with him. The diviners speculated it was some kind of beacon, inviting the ancestors to visit the city.
Speculated. So there was data on it they couldn't read.
It was deemed lost knowledge. If my brother truly is gone, could you maybe bring the relic back for me? It meant so much to Oris. I'd like to keep it safe. For him.
Of course.
No výborne. Je tu sa ráta ako pochúska, to nie je ani quest. No dobre. A čo máme tu?
How? There's no way we can find our way back home like...
I promise you, we'll find a way home.
Harriam, we're never getting that gyro compass back. We're stuck here. For good.
The ancestor reborn.
May we be led to truth.
Just, Aloy, what's this I hear about you never going back home?
Our navigational ships.
They're all gone. Destroyed by storms and reefs, and with them the one instrument we need to guide us across the ocean.
There is one ship that might still hold a working gyro compass.
But it's beyond our reach, beached on an island surrounded by deadly currents.
Oh.
No compass, no way home, no way back to those we should have never left behind in the first place.
Christia.
You mentioned you left someone behind?
My wife, Meandra. She works the field in the Great Delta. When I was chosen for this mission, she begged me not to come. She was scared I wouldn't return. And like always, she was right. I left without saying goodbye, and now I won't ever see her again.
No paráda.
So you two are soldiers?
Navigators, actually. I'm Harriam, and this is Christia.
So you two know how to use this instrument?
The gyro compass. Only I know how to read it. The diviners trained me. Harriam was chosen to memorize the charts found in the legacy.
So you can't navigate the fleet without each other?
It is the Quen way. The greater the knowledge held by one person alone, the greater the risk it'll be used against the Empire, should we be captured by our enemies.
Your tribe sure is... cautious. So what is this gyro compass you're looking for?
It's a device used by the ancestors to help pinpoint a ship's location. But it only works if the readings are compared to a chart.
How'd you get your
No
hands
proste
on
nejaké
something like that?
súradnice, že? GPS-ko.
Guess it's safe to tell you since you carry the gift of the ancestors. The diviners found them on ancient vessels back in our homeland and modified them so we could use them on our ships. Without them, we're at the mercy of the seas.
Alebo ísť podľa, ako ide slnko, staré metódy, že? Ale to je niečo
You
iné.
said what you need is on a ship somewhere.
Yes. The ship we were stationed on. The night we approached landfall, a sudden squall hit the fleet. While some ships managed to find safe harbor here, ours ran aground. The crew abandoned ship, hoping the ocean would spare us.
I thought we'd drown for sure. Thank the ancestors we somehow got washed up on a beach southwest of here. Scouts found us and brought us to landfall. Not that it matters. The only ship with the gyro compass is grounded and surrounded by deadly currents.
Maybe I can help.
Not unless you can fly.
I can't do that. But if I find a way, I'll come back.
She's an ancestor reborn. Maybe she really can help.
I will not let myself hope just yet, but I thank you for your kindness.
Takže predpokladám, že toto nejde dokončiť.
They're taking our supplies again?
Don't...
A kde je tá loď? Aha, to sú prieskumníci. A toto... Zase do tých šídel desítky. To máme už... Je jasné, to máme 3 questy, ktoré nejde dokončiť, kým nebudú krídla desítky. S KOTALLem, hej. Teraz počkaj, čo to bolo? Co bylo straceno? To nič. Pochůzky, suvenír.
I can get to that ship. At least, not now.
Čo mi tým naznačujete? Budeme nejako lietať?
There, on the beach. The Quinn scout.
Oh,
I need to get closer. See if he's carrying a relic like Jomo mentioned.
čo si našla?
No relic. Can't be Jomar's brother. I should take a look around. See if I can find anyone else.
Predpokladám, že pôjdeme do tej veže. Aha.
This'll be over quick with frost ammo. More dead scouts. I should check if one of them is Jomar's brother. But I'll need to get rid of those machines first.
Oh.
That's all of them. I should check the scouts.
No. Špičkové stroje samé. Jeda. Ja myslím, že pôjdeme k tej veži ešte, že? Lebo nie je to náhodou, že si to všimla Aloy.
There's no relic. Not sure if either of them are Oris. But maybe one of them dropped it as they fought off the machines? My focus might show me more. Huh. Nothing. Maybe my focus can pick up their tracks instead? There. Maybe Oris escaped the machines. Better see where it leads.
Predpokladám, že... zdrhol do veže, že? Keďže hovoríme o Sunwingoch a všetkom možnom. Ako jediný prežil. To poď... no jo.
I don't have the override data for that machine yet. I better look in more cauldrons.
O kom to rozprávaš, Aloy? Ale ne, my ideme fakt hore na ten kopec. Teritorium Sunwingov. Bol sám, ale plnil svoju úlohu. Išiel k tej veži, čo? Bo bola by to dobrá výhľadková veža.
It looks like it gave chase, but Oris fought it off.
To je pekné. Hele, pozrite, Sunwing. Zamčeno. Počka, ten symbol. Kotel Gemini.
Looks like he ran inside the tower. Probably to escape those sunwings up there.
O.
Ready for anything now? Tracks end here. I must have climbed up this tower.
Vyšplhaj na vieš. Hehehehe. Myslíte si, že si nás všimnú? Ale ne. Mám pocit, že toto je ich hniezdo. Oj, to je fešák. Počkať, kaď ja mám liesť? Elo, ja som myslel tam vyskočiť. Dobre. Čo myslíte, ľudia? Prežil alebo neprežil? S tým, ako sa títo upokojili, a už tak neletelo, by to mohlo znamenať, že zomrel.
Dead end. Maybe if I go outside, I can find another way up.
Iha. Keď už mal zomrieť, tak sa chcel aspoň obzrieť, že?
Nothing to see here.
Myslíš?
Another close one.
Ojoj. Ojoj. Keďže tam boli oni hore, tak to...
This must be yours. But there's only one way to be sure. I better check for the relic. The relic. And my focus picked up data on it. It's not a beacon, it's a tourist map of San Francisco. If the Quen could read this, they wouldn't need to send scouts out blind. I should tell Alva.
Aha.
Aloy, I'm here.
Alva, I found some data I think Bohai might be interested in seeing. I'm sending it to you now.
I'll pass it along.
Thanks. I better take this relic back with me. Give it back to Jomar. Along with the bad news.
Oh. Dobre, môžeme sa tam vrátiť bez problémov. Asi môžeme. Dobre, takže jeden quest nemôžeme dokončiť. A k nemu, hej.
You returned. Did you?
I'm sorry.
How did he die?
The tower was a sunwing nest. He went in there looking for cover, but he was holding on to that when I found him.
Horace.
I read the data on it. It had a map that can help your people get the lay of the land without risking more scouts. All of us sharing it with Bohai right now. It's a good thing your brother protected it.
I'd trade all the data in the legacy to have my little brother back. But I'm glad that something meaningful came from his death. As promised, you now have access to my weapon stock. If you bring me the right resources, I can make you anything you see there. Actually, why don't you give this a try? One of our best. And if it's of use, you know where to find more.
Thank you. I'm really sorry for your loss.
I know you are. And I'm grateful.
Čo to je za zbraň? Je to hřebíkomet? Získaný všechny třídy zbraní. To čo? Elitný nádržový lanostříl. Akože... Má dobré poškodenia, prečo nie? Len máme plno. A zase môžeme striedať, že? No dobre ľudia, to znamená, že vedľajšáky... Napadla mi taká vec, na tom Sunwingovi bola... No, že Gemini kotol. A jasne nám autori naznačujú, že budeme asi nejako lietať, že by... Počkať. Že by na Sunwingovi... Lebo nie je tu nič ako... Lebo nie je tu nič ako keby ste mali mať jetpack. Tyjo, že by to bolo na Sunwingovi lietanie. Že to získame. Tyjo, to by bolo celkom mega. Jasne, to je vyhliadka, to je nič, tam nemôžeme. Dávalo by to zmysel, lebo aj tu sú Sunwingovia, ako keby na schvál. Aby ste mohli vyletieť a možno aj do tohto úkrytu. A to, myslím, že možno toto je tá úloha. Možno tu je niekde tá loď. Aj toto možno vyzerá ako... Zaujímavé, tak to som zvedavý. Každopádne, dáva to zmysel na toho Tóneka, lebo tam nič naokolo nie je. My budeme letať na Sunwingovi? Ak áno, lebo dáva to zmysel, lebo tam bolo uzamknuto Gemini a to je príbehové. Že? Akože, ak to je tak, že máte Mounta Sunwinga, je mi ľúto, kam sa hrabe Close Tidera, kam sa hrabe Chargera, ešte tí poslední, tí Bristleblackovia. Dobre, základňa, ja predpokladám, že tu bude, čo? Nejaký veľký briefing. Zmenilo sa tu niečo? Lebo vlastne veľký posun príbehový, že? Jaj. Dobre, máme rozhovory. Najprv poďme za KOTALLom. Zdá sa, že musíme ísť k Gugaji, aby sme robili niečo ako veľký briefing.
Aloy, well met. We've been briefed on our mission, and are ready whenever you wish to head to Cauldron Gemini.
Were you able to finish the new arm Gaia was helping you with?
Indeed. I was hoping we could discuss
No
it.
práve preto som prišiel, že ak máme robiť niečo príbehové, nech máš radšej tú rúšku. Tú peknú rúčku, nie ľudia?
You wanted to talk about your arm?
Indeed. It's time to test it. And I want you to be there.
Gosh.
Okay.
Prvá moderná protéza.
How? Where? Will you meet me where we felled Regala's tremor tusk? Right where the river bends?
Sure, if you want, but I'm not sure I understand.
You'll see when we get there. I promise.
Then I'll let you know when I get close.
You have my thanks, Aloy.
Dobre. Tak ako to pôjdeme vyriešiť?
How are your studies going?
I wanted to learn more about the world of the Old Ones.
And?
I looked up this pharaoh Gaia said you went looking for, and learned about the plague of machines he unleashed. To think that the ancient world was wiped out by... a mistake. A single miscalculation. There is no glory or honor in such a fate. Only hubris. And pointless death.
That about sums it up.
A to ešte nemáš údaje, čo sa dialo v tom jeho bunkri.
Have you spoken with Alva?
The Quen is peculiar. Nothing like a Tenakth. Her mind is sharp. That much is certain. But it's hard to imagine her surviving in the wilds.
Trust me. She's tougher than she looks.
I will take your word for it.
Dobre, takže hlavne, keď chcete o
I
Alve,
have to go now.
kým pôjdeme ku Gaji, tak samozrejme...
Like I said, I'll call you when I'm close to Regala's old outpost near the bulwark.
May the ten...
Dobre, ako je tú rúčku chceme. Takže Alva je tu. No je jasné, že ona bude pri serveroch. Tak, začneme Varl.
From the look on your face, I'd say the mission was a success.
I got Omega clearance. Is everyone ready to head out to Cauldron Gemini?
As soon as you give the word.
Did Alva make it here all right?
Our new Quen friend. The moment she laid eyes on the archives, she jumped on them like a long leg.
To ma
Sounds
neprekvapuje.
about right. Now that I have Omega clearance, we can grab Hephaestus and finally have the advantage over the Zeniths.
Can't wait to see their faces as they stare down a bunch of charging thunderjaws.
Better them than us, for once. Once Gaia is back up and running, I expect you to put all your training to good use.
The seeds have been planted. All they need is a chance to...
Niekto sa učil od Zou.
What? I thought that was pretty good. Zoe liked it.
I'm glad you and Zoe found each other.
Don't forget, you're to blame for that.
Vlastne, to je
I
pravda.
should go get this to Gaia.
Of course.
Prečo to musíme dať ku Gai? Pozrite, kto sa tu vzdeláva.
There she is. Heard you had an interesting time at Thebes.
Maniacs, lava, what's not to like?
I'll remember that next time I go traveling.
At least I got what we needed to trap Hephaestus.
Good thing I got my gear ready then.
You look tired.
Ha! You never want to hold back, are you? I've just been making sure that I got everything down for this mission of yours. I wouldn't want to be the usual screw-up out there.
You'll do fine, Errand. Have you spoken with Alva yet?
Yeah, when she's not reading the archives like a giddy kid drinking her first ale. She took to that new focus quick, that's for sure. I gotta say, I'm a little jealous. But I can see why you two hit it off.
Hlavne...
I should get going.
Hlavne ona to
Soon as you
rýchlejšie
want us heading
pochytí,
after
že?
those cauldrons.
I'll give you the head.
Jasné, jasné. Dobre, takže ešte znovu.
Welcome back.
Good to be back. Have you met our new Quen guest yet?
I could barely keep up as she gave herself a tour of the base. Varl gave her a new focus. Though when he told her she was free to access all the data we had here, she turned so pale I thought she'd faint on the spot. We showed her to the archive room so she could see for herself. She hasn't left the place since.
Sounds like Alva. Read anything interesting lately?
I found out the old ones used leaf infusions like the Utaru do. Tea, they call it.
Aj.
Apparently it helped soothe them. That and some sort of scented wax they used to cleanse their aura. Plus something called bubble.
Ale ne.
Me, I think I'll stick to singing to calm the nerves.
No tak ale zase bublinková kúpeľ je dobrá.
I assume you've been looking into Demeter now that Gaia's merged with it?
Yes. It's been humbling to know that the seeds I carry in this pouch came in turn from the seeds saved for Demeter in the old world. It gives me hope that the cycle of life will prevail now, just as it did before.
How are things with everyone?
Slightly quieter. Aaron's been busy scouring data on his newest obsession. Apparently the old ones wrestled machines as some kind of performance.
Bol nejaký wrestling alebo čo?
Metal versus meat. A must-see battle between steel and flesh, as Aaron likes to put it. You'd think we have enough of that going around as it is.
No tak ale vtedy to bolo pre
I
zábavu.
need to get going.
To pripomína oceľovú pesť, tam iba bojov...
That means we'll be going after Hephaestus.
Pripravte si vybavenie. Oceľová pesť je celkom dobrá, len tam bojujú roboti proti sebe ako box. No, ukáž sa ty tu máš... Toto je pre teba, svätý grál, tu môžeme zatvoriť a nebudeš ani jesť.
Aloy!
Right to work, I see.
There's just so much. I mean, we knew of artificial beings that served the ancestors, but Gaia? Oh, she's amazing! And you, a true reincarnation of an ancestor. Genetically speaking, of course, not like the, late CO. And there's more ancestors out there, returned from beyond the stars. Of course, they're trying to kill us, which is not good. And Eric Visser is with them, which is disturbing. And then there's
Eric Visser?
Festus, and
Okay. How about we take it one step at a time?
you're right. I also owe you an explanation for everything that happened at LANDFALLe.
No to by bol vlastne dobrý začiatok, čo sa tam dialo. Kde začneme? Začneme s Qvenmi.
I imagine you don't know anyone here that well yet, but they're a good group.
It's funny because one of your friends is, well, another you. Not that you are the same person at all. I mean, you are, as in, you're both genetically Elizabeth Sobek, but even so, you're different.
Yeah, we are.
To svet by nezvládol dve ďalšie Eloy.
I hope everyone's been treating you okay.
Oh, yeah, of course. They've all been extremely welcoming. And they share the knowledge they learn on their focuses with each other freely. It's refreshing. Back home, diviners can only share data with the permission from the overseers.
Sounds restrictive and stifling.
Yeah, you are not wrong.
Tak to si dobrej spoločnosti.
I see you've been using your new focus.
It's been fascinating. So much better than the version the Quen have. What would have taken me years to sort through, like the database you helped me recover, with this, I've been able to establish search parameters to speed up the process. This could revolutionize how diviners analyze the legacy. That is, whatever part of it the overseers would actually let us study.
Preto potrebujeme Gaiu, aby sme trošku prinútili tú zmenu.
You wanted data, you'll find lots of it here.
A diviner has never had this sort of unsupervised access to archives such as this. And knowing you, I suspect there is much that would normally be forbidden held within them. But I was sent here to help you. I would be remiss to ignore any truth laid before me. Maybe it'll help the Quen find their way back to the path of truth.
Možno.
You mentioned Eric Visser? How do you know about him?
The Zenith who tried to kill you? He is known to the Quen as the Protector.
No, výborne.
Combing through data related to his work led us to breakthroughs related to weapons and military tactics. Knowledge our rulers used to conquer and expand, to become the empire we are today.
Aké veľké impérium vlastne ste? No, výborne.
But based on your encounter with him, it appears he's even more ruthless than we ever imagined. Yet another distorted interpretation in a legacy.
Well, at least you're piecing together the truth.
If only the overseers back home would do the same.
Ja myslím si, že si dohlížitelia chcú hlavne...
Tilda, Verbena, and...
Hlavne chcú udržať si moc.
I'm afraid I don't know anything about them. Whatever legacy they left behind, the diviners haven't recovered.
Alebo ho vymazali. No dobre, tak poďme zistiť Kvenovia. Takže začneme s tvojou rodinou.
You mentioned the reason you came here was to help your family. Your sister...
Her name is Alika. Our parents are commoners. Peasants, really. When I passed the divination exams, they were so proud. It brought honor to our family and increased rations. Only Alika begged me not to leave for the research academy.
Why? What happens there?
Alika knew that once you enter, you're not allowed to leave or see anyone.
Oh.
Not even your family. Unless you can get special permission and an escort by an overseer.
Oh, okay, to šlo.
Like the focuses we keep, diviners are few in number, and the Empire is, well, fearful that outsiders will try to steal our knowledge. Last time I was allowed to see my family was just before our voyage here. Because of my position, I was able to get them refuge from the floods within the capital.
Aspoň dačo.
If our crops don't recover soon, they'll starve to death along with everyone else.
Preto na tom tu makáme.
I promise I'll do my best to make sure it doesn't come to that. The ancestors, is that what your people call the old ones?
Yes and no. The ancestors are the greatest of the old ones. Those whose legacy taught us agriculture, medicine, warfare, leadership, and patronage of the science and arts.
The CEO called Elizabeth Sobek an assistant. What's that about?
Right. Well, any old one who has made minor contributions or worked extensively under one of the ancestors is called an assistant. That's how we thought of Sobek, until we met you. Our limited access to data past the late 2040s has obviously misinformed our view of the past.
Inak povedané, netušili ste, že Elizabeth Sobeková zachránila celý svet.
Back at the greenhouse, you spoke of knowledge forbidden to your people.
Diviners are meant to seek out the truth in the legacy, and many Imperials sponsor them in the hopes they'll find something the Empire can put to use, thus gaining favor with the Emperor. But the Board of Overseers claims certain truths are detrimental to the stability of the Empire, like discovering one of our revered ancestors ended the world. That is why Diviners are only allowed to access segments of the legacy. Only Overseers can view it all. It ensures that any heretical data can be contained and retrieved before it can spread.
Výborne.
What happens to diviners who break the rules?
Zmiznú.
I never had the courage to ask.
Predpokladám, že zmiznú bez toho, alebo asi skôr zmiznú a zomrú, že? Aby nemohli šíriť.
You said you owed me an explanation.
No, poďme na to.
I'm listening.
Right. I'll start at the beginning with the CO. He was an Imperial, the Emperor's nephew, in fact. As such, he sponsored many diviners to search the legacy for anything that might help the tribe, and himself. He took a special interest in anything related to Ted Farrow, whom we consider the greatest of the ancestors.
No, výborne.
Ted Farrow, revered ancestor. That's tough to take.
I know better now, of course. Anyway, the diviners discovered that Farrow spent a great deal of time in San Francisco. In fact, many of the most important ancestors did. So the Emperor's nephew convinced him that an expedition across the ocean might solve our most pressing problems. If only we could find the right data in this fabled city. Perhaps we could roll back the floods and storms that threatened our people. The Emperor declared that all the tribe's resources be poured into this endeavor. Dozens of ships were built, scouting missions were dispatched, and the Emperor's nephew was named CO, one who wields the legacy for the good of the Empire. The living embodiment of Ted Farrow,
Aha.
the renewer. It may seem strange now, but for a time, he carried all of our hopes. We really believed he would save us. We had no idea just how perilous the journey would be.
Výborne.
You said the expedition across the sea was more dangerous than you thought it would be. What happened?
We lost most of our ships to hurricanes, and scores of soldiers perished to hunger and disease. And that was before we even hit the coast. Once we landed, machines ripped our patrols apart, and we struggled to replenish our rations. There were bright spots, to be sure. We found Thebes and the greenhouse, but nothing improved the CO's mood as his dreams of saving the tribe were slowly dashed. He became more and more obsessed with Thebes and what lay behind its door, and more convinced that the title of CO was no mere honorific. You heard him, spouting nonsense about Pharaoh's essence and some kind of becoming. We knew these weren't the words of a sane man, but he was quick to put any who spoke out in front of a firing squad.
What a great guy.
The Quen are wrong about many things when it comes to the legacy. I can see that now. But what the CO became was a complete perversion of what principal diviners stand for. The pursuit of truth. I'm sorry you had to endure his madness. I'm just glad it's over. For everyone.
No, výborne. No ešte je otázka dohlížiteľa, že?
So, Bohai, your overseer. Will he run things better than CO?
He won't execute people on a whim, if that's what you mean. But he's hardly a paragon of integrity. I can't tell you how many times he took credit for data in the legacy that I uncovered. The best thing I can say about him is that he can be trusted to always do what's best for him.
Aspoň dačo.
Sounds about right.
Akože je to určite lepšia situácia, ako niekto to si myslí, že je stelesnenie.
I need to get going, but if you need anything...
All I need is to help you succeed in your mission. The plan Gaia told me about, to capture Hephaestus, it will help set things right.
I hope so.
Then I will do whatever I can. I promise.
To som rád. A vráť sa k čítaniu. Dobre, takže to by boli rozhovory. Ale... ideme na miesto setkání. Niečo ozaj v našej izbe. Kde? Vždy zabudám, kde je naša izba. Tu je naša izba. A vyzerá to, že nie. Žiadne nové artefakty. Prečo tu máme... Máme tu kytku. Má zmysel ísť ozaj za betou? Asi nemá, že? Dobre, poďme na miesto stretnutia. Miesto stretnutia, cestovať... výborne. Tak poďme poriešiť tú packu ešte v tejto epizóde, potom sa vrátime na základňu a na budúce rozbehneme teda... Gemini.
This is where KOTALLOva wanted to test out his new arm. Hey, KOTALLOva. I'm by the tremor test site, where we agreed to meet. Want to test that new arm of yours?
I'll be there shortly. Thank you for waiting.
Maybe now you can tell me what we're doing here?
Not just yet. Follow me, please.
Ale ne. Čo ty, starý previd, vymýšľaš?
Someone's being awfully mysterious.
You took your sweet time telling me what you wanted to do to the bulwark. Consider this my revenge.
Fair enough.
Tak buď úprimný, bulwark by si nedovolil tak zničiť, že? Ja my sme ďaleko od bulwarku, pardon.
Turning into an icicle out here.
This is it.
What am I looking at?
Oh, you'll see. Come.
Akože príde nejaký robot, alebo ten shooter posunieš, alebo čo?
All right, talk to me, KOTALLOva.
I wish to test the arm on that. It has menaced the valley for some time. Killed more than a few of the Sky Clan. But no longer.
Tak sa predveď.
I'm honored to help. Trošku som šokovaný, že sa nehybe. Ale si akože v dnešnom svete asi...
Let's see how this thing likes the taste of metal.
Dobre, potrebujeme... Hej! Jupi! Toto som sa ozaj naučil. Počka, to bola tá jeho packa. Hop. Jupi! Asi tá packa funguje dobre, čo?
Well, I think it's safe to say the new arm works fine.
Agreed.
A ako si ho môže dať dole?
Why are you taking it off?
This is what I am now. What I overcame. Anything else feels... wrong. Like a disguise. I'll use the new arm when I need it, but the rest of the time, I will simply be
To je
myself.
celkom rozumný
I
prístup.
wouldn't have it any other way.
You have my thanks for doing this with me. Here. Something to mark our victory.
Thank you. I'll see you later then.
The 10 be with you, Aloy.
Ale to je rozumné. Aby sa ňou príliš nespoliehal. Ale keď to bude nutné... achievement. Pomoženo KOTALLOvi. Starovieka soška, výborne. Dobre, tak... Asi môžeme ísť na budúce teda na to, že ľudia? To čo si dáme body? Toto máme. Čo máme válečnice? Tak, vyplňme válečnici. Posilenie kritických zásahov, uvidíme. No dobré ľudia, tak asi fakt máme všetko hotové. A nemá si zmysel nič hľadať mimo tu, že? Lebo vedľajšáky... Tu je neznáme niečo. To som si všimol až teraz, že tu je niečo neznáme. Ideme to ešte v rýchlosti pozrieť. Iha. Čo to safra je? Dvere do bunkru. Ako je tu bude niečo príbehové, alebo čo? Šmariaka, mám ísť. Aha, to je iba... kovová rastlina. To je všetko, čo tu je. No ale je tam nejaký bunker, tak som zvedavý, čo sa tam bude dať nejako pozrieť. Dobre ľudia, ďakujem za pozrieť tejto epizódy, prajem príjemný deň, príjemné hranie. Ďakujem čo za krásnu podporu, majte sa.